Some guys get all the luck. They get what they want, when they want, just how they want it. Well, I guess I ain't some guys. Been searching so long I almost forgot what I was looking for, but all that's about to change. Now I'm close. I'm really close. Some classic cabinets around here. Steady, old man. Keep looking. You're so close. Some of these boys are banged up pretty bad. Used, abused until the new kids on the scene chew them up and spat them out like so much old trash. Closer. Closer. I guess the general point I'm trying to make is that I'm pretty close now. Yeah.
Not have a laugh, Dr. Jones?
He's right. I've never had time for love. I've only ever had time for this. And now...
Sorry,
I didn't see you crash.
Sorry there, Chris, man. Yeah, I went down. I was being a bit silly there, I think, but you've got a fantastic place here, the warehouse. What kind of thing is it you actually do here? Is it just bringing these games in, or?
Basically anything to do with video games.
Right.
Especially 80s stuff. We love 80s stuff.
Right.
Fixing, repairing, renting, you name it, we do it.
How did you first get into that? How did it all start?
I had a really bad school trip where I stopped at a service station and pole position and Tron had just come out at that time, which completely changed my life. I just couldn't get it out of my head. And then all I could think about were games. And then I was a printer for a few years and thinking about games, and then I decided I'm going to do it for a living, and I've never looked back since, really.
It's a great thing though, to obviously be able to do. How did you first start then? Where was the first sort of cabinets you started getting in?
I think the first cabinet I bought were a little Mr. Do cabinet.
Yeah.
And it was in a sort of a small upright machine, and what I decided to do was a guy said, I've got an old cocktail table. There's nothing in it, so I thought, well, I could put all that stuff into the little table, and I'd fancied a little table one because it was quite nice. Can you get them in your house and the missus don't mind?
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool. So I set about doing that, and then after that I did another one, and a few other games, and then bought some more. And it just went from there, really.
And before you know it, you've got an entire warehouse written off. So is it just restoration? Is that one of the main sort of parts of things you do? I mean, you've got a lot of cabinets here written off.
Now we do a lot of things for party hires and anything to do with games. If you want one for a party or you want one to your birthday party, you want a bit of a special occasion at home, we do that. We've dropped them off. We sell them to famous people as well, rugby clubs and stuff. We put them out.
What is it about this kind of retro thing? Do you get a lot of companies and stuff asking for the kind of retro games to come back in and stuff?
Well, yeah, it's because it's chic because we're all children of that age. Well, I am anyway. There's just something about the old games that are kind of cool, and everybody smiles when they see them. Especially you guys.
Well, that's it, me. I mean, you saw me then. I've just been captured by this gauntlet over here, which is a proper favourite of one of mine for a wee bit. Well, what do you think is it about the kind of gameplay aspect of it? Do you think that people just don't want to seem to let it go, eh?
There were a bit more to them. The cabinets were nicer, the artwork on the cabinets is nice. There's not a lot of effort goes into the cabinet design in the new ones, where the old ones are all pretty, graphics and all made up. They've got a bit of a lure to them.
Yeah.
And obviously there's a nostalgia part of it. You played them at that age and you see them again, you think, I always wanted one of those, and now you can actually afford one because you can buy them.
Well, I mean, you must have a favourite now. How many machines have you got here in total, would you guess at?
There's about 200 or 300 or so.
200 or 300?
That's
have you got any you're particularly proud of?
Tron's a good one of my favourites.
Yeah.
I've got a Firefox, but that's in America, and I'll get that across eventually.
Is it for you? Is it really as a labour of love? Then you're just constantly looking to bring more things in.
I enjoy restoring them, to be honest. It's nice when you see some of the ones that are here that are in really poor condition that have been neglected.
Yeah.
You get them back, put them back to normal, and they're all working again. They look a bit special. Then it's kind of like car restoring. Yeah. That sort of thing.
Do you get a lot of requests, and what kind of people have been getting in touch with you about, and what kind of cabinets are they after?
They all want the same sort of thing. Low budget. I've only got a couple of £100. What can I have?
Yeah.
We've always got something for everybody's budget, right up to the really expensive stuff.
What kind of thing are you talking? What is low budget? What kind of cabinets you got?
Low budget.
What's the most expensive?
They generally go for a standard cabinet that, like you'll see in pubs, with 2 or 3 games on it that they can swap the boards out of. It doesn't break the bank, and it's a lot more fun than a PlayStation. Yeah. And it gets a lot of friends around as well.
And what's one of the most expensive cabinets you think you've got in here?
Things like the Tron, the Firefox, Marble Madness, anything that's not kind of easy to get hold of these days. Yeah. Especially in the UK, because what a lot of the operators did was in the 80s, after they served the purpose, they went in the bin.
Right.
Not in America, everything's still running over there. It's like going back to 80s in America. Over here, different story. Oh, I threw all those away a few years ago. I threw them away. So they've all been binned, basically.
So what's the hardest for you to get in? Is there anything you particularly are looking for just now? Is there anything you're particularly after?
Well, it was the Firefox. I've now actually got that.
Yeah.
Whether it works or not, that's another thing, but I've got that.
As far as like with the restorations concerned, is there anything you're particularly proud of that you've managed to pull off? Because some of the things you said that you've shown us, they've come in right bad states, haven't they?
Yeah.
And what's the thing you'd be most proud of managed to put back together, you know?
I did a Star Wars cockpit that we used as a chicken coop once. That was pretty good. It just came in, there were all feathers and all sorts of stuff in it, and I rebuilt that using an upright one back into a cockpit, and got it all working, which I was dead proud of that.
Yeah.
Because that would just have been rotting away.
So basically you're saying you can pretty much fix anything even if it's got chickens in it?
Oh yes.
And if people are looking to get in touch with them, where's the best place for them to do that?
The best place, either go to our website, arcadewarehouse.com, or give us a call on the phone, 01977 790 523.
Excellent. Now I hope you don't mind. Thank you very much for chatting to us, Chris. I
No
appreciate
problem
that.
at all.
Hope you don't mind me having a little banter about. I've still got some work to do.
Yeah, gosh, you have.
All right. Cheers there, man. See you in a bit.